Oh my gosh, this filter is so hideous. I can't even handle it.
Come on, Mel. It's time to be serious. Here we go.
Well, this week I'm going to be working on this beautiful chicken. I've prepared my board. This is kind of like plywood, but it's thin.
Wow, it looks so beautiful. She's not done yet. Shh.
And I prepared it with gesso, and I painted some burnt umber with mineral spirits to thin it down, and I did kind of a wash a couple of days ago, and I've let it dry. The next thing I did was take my handy dandy carbon paper and transfer an outline of the birds onto my board, which is really hard because it doesn't like to take to the oils in the oil paint. For this painting, I'm going to try to use these hog's hair brushes that are actually very cheap, and I don't know if I'm going to like them because they're hog's hair or if they're just really cheap. So we'll see. I might revert to using some of my other paint brushes during the process here and there. And these are just a few of the primary colors that I use to create an infinite amount of color combinations. So let's take a really close look at our chicken.
Oh my gosh, it's so lifelike. How did you do it? Are you even paying attention?
The first thing I did was take a look at some of the hues. There's some pinks and some very light oranges that are more yellowy, and I mixed them up on my palette. And since I don't actually always know what I'm doing, I just decided to start out with outlining a white chicken on my board.
Oh, Mel, you're so talented. I'm sure you know exactly what you're doing.
Well, actually I don't, but I'm learning as I go, that's for sure. So when I pre-mixed the oranges and the pinks and the whites, I forgot to mix some browns in. There's a lot of shadows on this chicken that are very beautiful and give it some nice forms. Value is so important when it comes to making your painting look realistic, even if it doesn't look just like the photo, because sometimes looking just like the photo is kind of boring. But the shadows and everything need to be correct.
Well, look at you making up rules and acting all fancy-like.
Well, I guess you don't have to have your values correct, but I think if you're going to play with any kind of form and have dimension, then you got to do something with value.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. I'll be making another video when I paint the grass and then the baby chicks. Since one of my goals is to be fast and to not obsess over the work that I do and trying to make it perfect, I just wanted to let you know that working fast, it took me about 30 minutes to do the chicken. I'm very happy with that.
Happy day!